This has to be the biggest update yet for Logic users, especially for people like myself with not so great budgets when it comes to a home studio setup. And with all these new AI machine separation, track separation, isolation, instrument separation thing, they have good fidelity, but they're not cheap. These things cost you like $4 a month or even more, up to like $10. Some of those services cost up to $10 to $15 a month, and they're all subscription based, which is something I really don't fancy. I for once use AudioStrip, subscribe to it, and I'm about to cancel my I'm about to cancel my my subscription to that. That's actually what I'm doing right now, because Apple came through with the new software update that now includes piano and guitar, and I can't wait to hear how that process works. As a guitar player myself, I want to listen to what the guitar sounds like, because in the past, most of these AI models have not been able to do a perfect job separating the guitar. I've seen scenarios where the strings and the guitar get matched together, and some ambient guitar stuff get thrown away just because of the artifacts, digital artifacts, and all that stuff. It get merged with other instruments and all. Yeah, I just want to see how Logic. I'm gonna play different guitar and add them to a track, bounce them, and then see how Logic is able to separate these guitars, even when I'm playing like ambient stuff and not so guitar sounding tones like I do in the studio here. So if you want to see more videos like this, my name is Dan. I'm a guitar player. I'm an audio engineer as well, and it's in this home studio I do like gear reviews, home studio setup guide, and all that good stuff. Just anything that makes you get better, have better production without spending a whole lot of money. If that's your vibe, subscribe to the channel and welcome to the family. Let's go to Logic. Quite new here, you have the stem splitter, which I'm most excited about. Captures and audio performance with flashback. So right now, if you're recording, you could do that with MIDI, but now you can do that with actual audio files. So if you're recording and you play a nice riff, and then you didn't click record, but then you want it back, you can actually have that back, which is cool. Search for selected tracks. This is very useful if you're mixing multiple tracks, like a whole lot of tracks that could, you have new, sound packs, magnetic imperfection, dance floor rush, and talking about the sound packs available to download. Oh my goodness, that's cool. So yeah, shout out to them for putting Tosin on this one. You can actually have Tosin's so you just gotta update your sound library to get the normalized audio gain of region. This is a good feature. Long faders and mixing. This is something we've been asking for the longest. We could actually do this in Pro Tools, but having this in Logic as well. Show master volume slider, new Quartet Room Simulator parameters. Yeah, that's gonna send a lot of plugin sellers out of business. So yeah, overall this is actually really good. Writing skills for people that use Notepad. I never use. So I don't use notepads. I'm not really a songwriter per se, so I write my stuff before coming to do the music stuff. So yeah, there's a whole lot to be excited about, and you already know I'm excited about sound packs and the split stem splitter. That sounds like a stem splitter enhancement as well. So yeah, I'm excited about this. This is cool, and it's pretty easy to use. Click on the track, right click, stem splitter, select all the things that you want, and you can also have preset here, separate all stems, vocals and instrument, drums and bass, vocal melody. You kind of have a simple and easier workflow. Let me know if this has been helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Okay, so one of the most important features that stood out for me is the ability to now have the stem splitter split not just bass, drums, and vocals, but also guitar, piano, and others. So we usually have 4 in the last update. Now we have way freaking more than that. Now we have piano and guitar, making it totally into 6. And we can also select submix, and that way it saves it like a preset for you. So if you just want to take out the vocals and still have the drum, bass, and guitar, that's fine. If you're a guitar player like myself and you just want to take out every other thing but guitar, that's fine. If you're a drummer, you just want to take you get the whole idea of how these whole things work. All right, so I have a simple track here. It's meant to be a commercial. There's a lot of ambient things going on, which includes guitar. So this should be a little bit of challenge. top of the track, you can already hear two types of guitar. There's an ambient guitar in the background. There's also another solo clean guitar, and there's going to be another jazzy vibe later, and then there's an overdrive one. So let's see if the AI machine can determine which one is a guitar and which one is an ambient sound and which one should be kept. So on this track alone, I have more than 6 different guitar types on the track. So this is my own perfect example of a very robust guitar track. It's not just one guitar solo part or just one consistent guitar part. There's more than 7 different guitar parts from my Western style guitar there to some solo ambient. So my point is I want to give that, the machine a huge challenge. So stem splitter, we don't have vocals, so I'm not gonna stress it out with that. I'm gonna leave others: guitar, bass, drums, piano. So let's see what it does. Oh, by the way, you cannot have this feature if you're using Rosetta mode. Rosetta mode is the mode you use to, back support or some sort of older support for like plugins without support for M1 Mac. So for the Intel based plugins that you have, like myself, I'm always running Logic in Rosetta mode. At least on my main computer here on my laptop, I don't have it running there, so my legacy plugins can still stay working and all that good stuff. So here's what we got here. Apply. Doesn't exist. So I get all these errors. Interesting. That is crazy. It gave me all errors. Let's try these again. Let's take this out. Unmute. Stem splitter. Vocals is out. Presets. So now you can have preset instruments, vocals and instrumentals. Vocals separate all stems. That's kind of my preset right now. So you're just gonna separate all. I'm just gonna uncheck here because I don't have a preset and I don't want to start with a new preset. Yeah. All right. The first time he failed, which is weird, but okay. Right now it's working. That was quite interesting. Let me know if any one of you guys got that same errors in the comment section. The first time he failed, which makes it quite challenging. And then he failed again. 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them failed. All right. Maybe the track is too hard for. So I have another track here. There's a shorter track. I'm going to right click stem splitter. I don't have vocals, so I'm just going to leave that as is. And let's see if that works. And I will just wait. All right, still another 8 seconds. All right. All right. Same problem. Does not exist. I restarted Logic and hopefully things are a little bit better now. So I'm using the same track that I used earlier. Uncheck vocals because I don't need it, and go. And let's just see if I was just unlucky the first 2 times or there's really something wrong with Logic. So I just restarted Logic. I didn't restart my computer. I do have the M1 Mac, not the base of the base of the base of the base model. That's what I have, and that's what I've been using in the studio. And it's been working so far. I'm considering an M4, but for now, I think I'm happy with this one. All right, just wait for a few minutes for this to boot and load and do its thing. And let's see what we got here. Still waiting. 0 seconds. Oh, okay, here we go. It's perfect. So I guess you just have to reboot after updating. Just start Logic all over again, so everything is glued together. So the track. All right. So now you have the drum, very accurate. Yeah, the bass is very accurate. It sounds a little bit underwater, but it sounds good enough. Let's see the guitar. Wow. Doesn't even sound underwater at all. It picked every guitar in absolutely perfect details. Like, it doesn't get harder than this. Of course, it's gonna pick that. Oh! So here's my verdict so far. This sounds perfect, like really perfect. So yeah, I guess it's safe to say that Logic has the best splitter whatsoever of all the AI models. This has been the most flawless examples that I've tried out using Logic. So let me know if you guys will be using that. This is most. This is the. This would be the most used feature that I've had to use in Logic in a while. I've always used a stem splitter. I like the whole idea of it and the fact that it's actually getting better. And I see more instruments coming. I know they will probably update it to have horns and all that good stuff much later. But so far, as is right now, just guitar and piano is taking this to a whole new level for people that need to separate tracks or create backing tracks for performance or performance tracks and all that good stuff. This is just great and it's just extremely useful for people like myself that don't have the budgets to kind of do all these things with the AI. So I'm canceling my subscription to the AI website because, I mean, why do I have to pay monthly for something I get for free with Logic? So welcome to the band. Welcome to the team. So if this is a feature you'll be using, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. If you have any Logic tricks that you want to share, let me know. See if I can make a video. Or if you have anything you want to share in the comments as well. Peace out.